With NBT Solutions here in Buffalo, New York. What I wanted to do over the next several minutes is demonstrate a prototype handheld application that NBT Solutions built. The application is really quite simple. It's intended to provide users with access to listings of historic structures. In this case, the historic structures are in Buffalo. We built this because we thought it might be a valuable tool to attendees for the upcoming National Preservation Conference being held here in Buffalo in October of 2011. So let me jump right into it. The application, of course, starts with a splash screen. This is Buffalo City Hall with the logo of the upcoming conference overlaid on top. The user has two ways of interacting with the data. One is through this listing, and one is through a mapping interface. The listing can be, of course, as large or as small as you like. What I've done here is just put in 6 fairly well-known historic structures here in the city of Buffalo, just for demonstration purposes. What I'll do here is click on the Guarantee building, and what the application will do is show a general picture of the building. And if you notice along the top, you can include a library of other images that the user can scroll through and click on to get different perspectives of the building. Up top there's a note icon which the user can click on. They can get the name of the building, the architect, the year built, and of course more detailed descriptions of the structure. And we have these, of course, for several different structures: the Buffalo Central Terminal, and of course the old railroad here in Buffalo. What I can also do is use the map to retrieve the same information. So what I'll do in this case is click on the Darwin Martin House, and just like the Guarantee building, we're seeing a bunch of pictures along the top which the user can click on and see it in a larger context. We'll click the atrium there, and of course you can see all these pictures. Click on notes, and likewise I can see year built, the architect, and some more detailed description of the structure. But what I also want to be able to do here is know how to get there. So I can click on the directions button, I can click get directions, and this is really using the Google Maps API. This is something that anybody who has tried to find directions on Google Maps is familiar with. The system has located the structure, the Darwin Martin House. If I click on that, then I just use these very familiar icons and tools to find directions to that. If you notice up top there's a GPS signal that's finding your current location and using that to calculate the directions. Once it's calculated the directions, it can provide it in a list format like this, but of course you can always go back to the map, and it's showing my current location here. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so we can see the entire perspective, and it's showing me how I'd get there through the map. So that's really it. Very simple application allowing users to see descriptions, pictures of historic structures, identify where they are, and get convenient directions to get there. If you have any questions about this, feel free to call me. I can be reached at 716-200-4186. Again, this is Sean Myers from NBT Solutions.